The jungle. Now let's get into this. The Kansas City Chiefs defeat the Houston Texans in if you want to say a nip and tuck game to some degree. A little bit of drama, but I don't think anybody thought that Kansas City was going to be losing to them. But I do think there's a question here that's been a growing theme. When you see the two personal fouls against Patrick Mahomes, you start to say, well, what's going on? Is he getting preferential treatment? Are the refs aiding the Kansas City Chiefs, Naturel?
No, not to win the game. Listen, are there some bad calls? Yeah, and I think those were two very bad calls. Now, the one call where Mahomes is sliding, I definitely think he baited them, almost like, so if he's doing that and he's good at like getting the ref to kind of do that. I think Baker Mayfield does that. I've seen him do that last week also, when they slide at the end when they know somebody's jumping to tackle them. So listen, people want them to kind of take this out of the game, kind of ref this out of the game, but it's here. So he's going to take advantage of certain calls like that. Other calls in the pocket, roughing the passer calls. He's going to take advantage. That's part of his game. Some people don't like it, like flops in the NBA. Sometimes you're going to get the call. It is what it is.
You know, the thing is, those two calls came at critical moments in the game. And I think that's why you would say, hey, it's a nip and tuck game. If they don't get those two calls, you never know what can happen. Now, I still believe the Chiefs would have won, but you never know. It's the playoffs. And I think that's what's frustrating when you see these tic-tac calls happen in pivotal moments. It's like the Patriots when they had their run, right? And you would see certain tic-tac calls that Tom Brady would get or the Patriots would get, and you would just be frustrated. But in reverse, that just shows that they're winning a lot. In the end, they just flat out beat Houston. That's what it comes down to. And though the defense balled out for Houston, the offense was kind of sputtering. And we understand because they're missing Diggs and they're missing Dell. So if they had all of their wide receivers, it might be a different game, but unfortunately they didn't. And they just flat out lost. The jungle.